Hey y'all, thanks for clicking on the video. Today we are continuing to learn all about the signs of the zodiac / astrology chart. We will be learning about the Aquarius and Scorpio compatibility in particular today. This includes sexual intimacy, trust, communication and intellect, emotions, values, and shared activities. And I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm a little out of sorts today, so if I fumble over my words a little bit more than usual, just apologizing right now for that. We will be getting started with Aquarius and Scorpio sexual and intimacy compatibility. Contact between a Scorpio and an Aquarius can be truly intense. As squaring signs, they could have a very troublesome contact, but the sign of Scorpio exalts the ruler of Aquarius, Uranus. These signs combined represent the ultimate sexual freedom, a place with no restrictions or taboos. They are a combination of water and air, of emotion and information, all combined in a strong sense of attraction. If they get tied to each other and break up, they can end up hating each other and despising everything they've shared in their sex life. It is very difficult for these partners to find a balance of passion, emotion, or rational thinking. While Scorpio's sexuality is hungry, deeply emotional, and pervasive, Aquarius wants to be free of any boundaries and emotion and will have real trouble being with a possessive partner. Their sex life can be like a battle arena or like a wonderland, depending on the flexibility of both of them and the depths of the emotions they share. As two fixed signs, they most certainly have trouble changing their natures and adjusting to a partner that is too different from them. Aquarius and Scorpio trust. How on earth is it possible for two honest and straightforward individuals such as Scorpio and Aquarius to have such a problem to trust each other? The problem here shows its face when they get too close. As soon as the Scorpio starts to assume that an Aquarius should be tamer and belong to them in a loving relationship, it will result in a forceful rebellion and the counterattack of their partner. Things could get out of control if any sort of manipulation takes place, and unspoken tendencies might tear them apart in a matter of minutes. Aquarius and Scorpio communication and intellect. For as long as they don't give in to their stubborn, unmovable modes, these partners could have great conversations about all strange topics they can imagine. None of them will want to have small talk or discuss their day at work. It is futile from their perspective, and although Scorpio likes to be in control of everything their partner does, it will be refreshing to talk to someone who says unusual things. The biggest quality of their relationship is an incredible connection of depth and width in only one couple. They will both have trouble understanding our society as it is and have certain similar perspectives on anything out of the ordinary. Scorpio exalts Aquarius ruler, and this is why their relationship has the possibility for both of them to grow. Not only will Scorpio adore the intellectual strength of their partner, but they will help them understand the way their ideas might be realized through a feeling of ultimate possibility. The weakest link in their relationship is their respect for each other, combined with their ecstatic natures. We would think that both of these signs are in connection to change and they couldn't possibly be static, but in fact, they are static in their way of change, and their biggest challenge is to stop for a minute and treasure what they've found in each other. Aquarius and Scorpio emotions. If love happens between them, the most typical scenario is for Scorpio to fall into an obsessive mess of feelings towards their uninterested Aquarius partner. It takes a lot of work and commitment to reach the emotional core of Aquarius, and it is impossible to get there without spontaneity and trust. Scorpio can be spontaneous in situations that are free of emotion, but will rarely let their love for someone be a part of maybe yes, maybe no swing controlled by their partner. Aquarius will rarely tolerate or be with someone who tries to make them to be more stable and down to earth, or anyone who quenches their desire to be free. As soon as they feel obligated to do anything, they will start pulling away, and any emotions that might have been developing will suddenly be covered up by fear of commitment and the rut of everyday life. If they want to reach emotional balance, Scorpio has to be untied, realize that their partner will never belong to them, and that they are free to leave at any time. They will have to understand that this relationship might end tomorrow and that there's nothing they can do about it but accept it. On the other hand, Aquarius will have to confront their emotional depth and be ready to make certain changes in their approach to romantic relationships so they can steadily understand emotions by Scorpio's nature. I think that was written wrong because I read it twice now and it still sounds a little weird to me. But anyways, on to Aquarius and Scorpio values. They will both value excitement and change, and this will be a strong meeting point for their characters. Unfortunately, most of the other things they would value in their partner are completely different. While Scorpio values free spirit, communication, and independence, while Aquarius values free spirit, communication, and independence, Scorpio values commitment, sex, and deep emotional connections. Aquarius and Scorpio shared activities. For as long as they stay out of their ego battle, they can find many things to do together. They will both like to take risks of any kind, and their best date could be anything from parachute jumping to a night at the casino. The best way for them to spend some quality time together is in some sort of intellectual activities and competitions, because this would allow them to manifest their possible hostility in a healthy way. So in summary, someone might say that this is a karmic relationship, that these partners were enemies in one of their previous lives, and that they could fight until one of them falls dead. This would be a bit extreme though. The truth is, Scorpio is the sign of Uranus exaltation, and as such, it adores Aquarius in a way. In most cases, Scorpio partner will show their affection obsessively, but this might actually feel good for Aquarius. When we look at the sign of Aquarius, we will see that it exalts Neptune, the ruler of water sign of Pisces, and all of our assumptions on their lack of emotionality will drown in their ultimate love. The fact is, they are both in a way outcasts and rebels. While Scorpio represents all of our emotions we don't want to deal with, Aquarius represents the way of thinking most of us are not ready for. It is best to look at them as announcers of change, for this is exactly what they will bring into each other's lives. And I've actually seen an Aquarius Scorpio relationship combination, whatever you want to call it, and this is dead on. Like, so seriously dead on for what I've seen and what I noticed. So if this sounds like you or somebody you know, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button or the comment section and let us know about it. Either way about it, all the love is appreciated. Have a good one, y'all.